Have you guys ever had your testosterone checked?
Yes.
Yeah, I have. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And what was the inspiration to get it checked? Why get it checked? Just like normal blood work, or?
Mine was, I was doing, it was like an overall test. It wasn't just purely testosterone. I wasn't just checking my testosterone levels. I was checking all of my blood work, and testosterone is obviously one of the big ones that you want to check for. I get it checked pretty often, actually. I was there when I was competing as more often. I was definitely getting it checked and kind of like trying to maintain, especially towards the back end of my career where I felt like I wasn't recovering well. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? What can I fix? What can I adjust here? What can I make better? And that was when my testosterone levels were always low, like 400s.
And what's good?
Like for like a normal guy, like in your like a fit guy, I would say like probably like 700 to 800 or something like that. Probably. Guessing.
Yeah, I want to say I thought like 700 was the top end limit for normal.
No, I think 1,000. If you're over 1,000, that's when they know that you're like. I'm pretty sure it's like over 1,000.
You're supplementing.
You're supplementing testosterone, and so I was always pretty low. I would always check it too at like weird times, like after surgery and things like that, and I'd be like, why am I getting my blood work done to tell me how big of a piece of shit I am right now? Like, I already know. I just had surgery. Like, I just had drugs in my body, like to put me to sleep, It's like, man, there was this one time, like after the 12 games, after the 12, my first big major knee surgery in 12, I think like 3 months after, I went and got my blood work done. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? It's like, all of my numbers were awful. So, and I did the same thing. When you see
it at 400, does it then just automatically drop 300?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? You get your report and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can cause huge swings in your testosterone levels too. Of like, basically, like if you were like up late the night before, if like even like a heavy training session, I was told can like plummet your numbers the next day. I got mine checked after the 14 games like midway through the 15 season. And I didn't want to do it. But Ben was like, started working. I think he started working with Inside Tracker or something. And so he's like, no, I want all my athletes to do this. And I told him, I was like, no, I don't want to. And then finally I was like, fine, fuck it. I'll do it. But I was like, I'm not looking at the results. I was like, I'll send you the results. And if it's something like, hey, you need to start taking more fish oil or eating more fruit, whatever the fuck it was, tell me.
Stop jerking off 4 times a day.
But I don't want to know what's wrong with me. Just tell me how to get better. And so I did that. I got the results. I forwarded them. And then like, I forget the reason. I think just curiosity finally got to me. And I looked at the results and I'm scrolling down the email, and like the first thing I see was a graph with testosterone. It had like the shaded areas for the normal levels and then a dot way below it. And I was like, that's my results. I have low testosterone. Fuck. And so then the rest of the season, I'm going through and I'm like, every time I'm a little bit sluggish, I'm like, I'm not recovering. It's because I got low T. Like, oh, I'm not getting stronger. I missed a lift because I got low T. And it's in my head, like the rest of the season. And dude, it fucked with me hard. Because like I'd do a workout and I would have it decided in my head already, like I'm not going to be recovered, like because I got low T. And then it was like months later. I'm talking to
Ben's results, not yours.
I'm talking to my mom, and
they were her results.
And well, no, like we were just talking about. She was saying something about the topic came up. I forget how. And I said something along the lines of like, yeah, because I have low testosterone. And she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, yeah. Like,
and your mom's a physician.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So my mom's a doctor. And I said that, and she was like, what the fuck are you you do not have low testosterone. And I was like, yeah, I got blood work done like months back and it told me I had low testosterone. She was like, bullshit. She's like, look at you. There's nothing about you low testosterone. And I was like, yeah, here. And I forwarded her the email. Dude, that graph I saw was like the example. It wasn't my results. And so I went through and it was like everything was right where it should be. And I was like, God damn it. I went through the whole season telling myself like I'm fatigued. I was a piece of shit. Like I can't recover, all this stuff. Placebo, man. It's a powerful thing.
That's how I was with have you ever heard of like the Aura ring, which is a ring that helps you track your sleep?
Yeah, it's like a tracker, right?
Yeah, it tracks your sleep. It's a really cool product, and I remember buying it, and I did it, and I was like, okay, I want to track my sleep. And then I started to do it, and it was like I became so obsessed with how I was sleeping that it did the exact same thing that what you're saying, Matt, to where when I woke up, the first thing I'm doing is checking my phone to see how I slept. It's going to tell me if I slept good or not. And if I didn't fucking sleep good, I'm immediately going, well, today's a fucking waste of a day. Like, why am I even getting out of bed? Why am I going to go train? Because guess what? I slept shitty. I'm going to train shitty. I'm worth shit. I am shit. You know, like that's where my head would go. It was crazy, man.
Oh, the Aura ring, helping you with your self-talk.
Yeah, and so I would, yeah. And I mean, I did it for a while, and I finally was like, I had to take it off and not do it anymore because it caused me too much stress and anxiety to think about getting good sleep, and it's like. And I don't even know how good of a tracker, you know, I don't even know how much I can trust this fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Josh,
Did you get it out of a gumball machine?
Yeah, exactly.